Yes, doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Log on to the website. The link is right below in the description box. You should log on there. Also, for only $100, I'll promote your content on Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, 2 YouTube communities, the Interlude TV, as well as Doggie Diamonds TV, Threads, doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. All right. Okay. It's Friday. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Yo.
It's Friday night. You are now tuned into Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. Get you some water or some juice, whatever you prefer. I'm not telling you to roll up, but if you roll up, roll up. If you drink, that's on you. I'm not telling you to drink, but if you drink, do what you do. It's Friday night and you are now listening to the sounds of Doggie Diamonds on Doggie Diamonds No Filter, the podcast. Yeah. And I am the voice of reason. Yeah.
All right. Stop the music. Stop. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Where's my watch? I didn't put my watch on. How did I leave? Where's my watch? You know, you can't wear your watch when you go get in the shower. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I never go live. I always take a shower before I go live. Because most of the time I go to the gym and then I get out the gym and I shower and all that other stuff. So my watch is somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but watch is somewhere around here. But I be needing every last calorie projection I can get. So even when I'm sitting here, I want to burn 30. Or 15 or something like that. I need all mine. But how's everybody doing? It's Friday night. And we ain't got shit to do. But just talk. We might as well talk. Y'all might as well listen. You might as well hit the like, right? You might as well hit the like button. I have no water. My water's in my truck. I got 2 cases of water in the truck. I left it in the truck like a buffoon. I am thirsty. So I gotta go to the truck after the fact. I should have did it beforehand, but I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm thirsty. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who's gonna listen on the playback. Shout out to everybody who's here right now. You know, it's funny, I am sore. I didn't really realize I was sore. I think I'm sore. Like I'm sore. I'm like, yo, why did that movement? So in the gym, all right. Quick tip before we get into the topic of the night. Sometimes in the gym, if you go to the gym, or even if you're in a house and you have a pull-up bar, sometimes it's good to just hang. So what I've been doing, I've been doing no pull-ups, none of that. I've just been hanging and seeing how long I can hang on the bar. Just hang. You don't have to, no motion, nothing. Just jump up, grab the bar, and see how long you can hang there. So it's been I've been doing that, and it I don't know, something feels different about when you just hang there. I feel like everything in your body is just, you're just stretching out. Pause. So yeah, just hang. Just sometimes just go there and just grab the bar, see how long you can hang. And then you could always be crazy like me and say, you hanging on for your life, and if you let go, you're gonna fall off the cliff. And then I'm little, I play little mind games with myself, so I be on there holding on and shit, like, yo, if you let go, you're gonna fall off the cliff, and I be there like, oh shit, oh no. So you gotta do little things to have some excitement when you're in the gym. So that's what I be doing sometimes. Like, damn, I held on for this long this time. I held on for this long that time. So I do stuff like that. So when I look for topics, sometimes I go through some media outlets. Sometimes I hit people up and ask what's going on. And I was looking through Vibe magazine and I was seeing something about Kanye West, and I was like, why are they still on this dude dick like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why does a certain depiction of Kanye West matter? Like, sometimes he dips out the spotlight. Sometimes he comes into the spotlight. I mean, sometimes he doesn't make it good for himself because he'll come with like some crazy shoulder pads or some shit like that. Or the nigga will be dressed like a sponge or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be dressed like a fucking mannequin or something like that. Like, he just does wild shit. But I think he be trolling sometimes. But when he's not in the spotlight, for some reason they seem to want to bring him in the spotlight. And there's this dude in particular that was his trainer. Now, if you was Kanye West's trainer, you're fired. Because that nigga said he got lipo. Kanye was never really like, besides like his first 2 albums, he never was like in, I could say, great workout shape, right? So towards like the latter times when he was all big and fat and shit, he was saying, I guess he was saying it was the medication. But you're his trainer, you're fired. Like, you're his trainer, you're fired. So this is the so-called trainer of the stars. And his name, what is his name again? Let me try to get his name. His name is Harley Pasternak. Harley Pasternak. So he decided to, talk about Kanye West and some of the things that he saw. It was, I don't know, it was a little interesting. You know what I'm saying? It was a little interesting. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Like, did y'all hear this shit? Did y'all hear what he was saying about Kanye? So let's go to today's source would be Vibe magazine, vibe.com. And it says Kanye West ex-trainer details bizarre 2016 mental breakdown. The fitness guru said he saw Ye with suitcases packed with pots, pans, and Tupperware. So, at first glance, you look at it and you be like, okay, that's not a real big deal. So then it says Kanye West ex-trainer opened up about his bizarre behavior during his 2016 mental breakdown, according to the New York Times. Harley Pasternak, the former employee, detailed visiting Ye's home during the manic episode. So my thing is, if he's having a manic episode, why are you, as a trainer, going to him? Like, it's not a psychiatrist, it's not a psychologist. The trainer? Like, the trainer? See, that was always, weird to me. So Pasternak expresses that his visit arrived in the aftermath of West's rant supporting Donald Trump in November 2016. It was around the same time that a paranoid West thought that Jay-Z was sending killers to silence him. When Pasternak arrived at Kanye's home, he claims he found the artist writing on his bed sheets and packed his suitcase with a bevy of cooking ware. Maybe he was moving. He was writing Bible verses and drawing spaceships on bed sheets with a Sharpie, while a handful of worried friends and employees lingered nearby, he recalls. The fitness guru said he saw him with suitcase packed with pots, pans, and Tupperware. Elsewhere in the explosive expose, the outlets found that Ye had been showing anti-Semitic behavior since about 2013. See, now we get into the nitty-gritty and why they doing this. See, when you read a little bit more, you see what this is all about. This is the campaign. So let's go again. Elsewhere in this explosive expose, the outlet found that Ye had been showing anti-Semitic behavior since about 2013. In fact, during one of the earliest meetings for YZY shoe ideas, Ye showed his disapproval of their designs by drawing a swastika on a sample model. Most of the German employees in the meeting took offense to his actions, mainly because it is prohibited in Germany to use the symbol outside of artistic purposes. This is the campaign right here. This is why they're doing this. So, additionally, the controversial musician has allegedly advised a Jewish Adidas employee to kiss a picture of Hitler every day. The visionary also reported that he forced Adidas executive to watch pornography for inspiration purposes. The Times found that Mr. West made Adidas executive watch pornography during the meeting in his Manhattan apartment, ostensibly to spark creativity, the report reads. In February 2015, preparing to show the first Yeezy collection at New York Fashion Week, staff members complained that he had upset them with angry, sexually crude comments. So now think how deep this is, right? So it starts with, and this is what I want y'all to know about media press and when you read stuff. It starts with, so we're going to be lured in with Kanye West ex-trainer details bizarre 2016 mental breakdown. So that was the hook for me. That's what hooked me. When I'm going through Vibe magazine and different outlets for news, that's what hooked me. So they got me with that right there. So as I read here and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this tonight. And I'm going to also include something in this to give you a little bit more context. So you're just like, yo, he packed pots and pans, which he had a suitcase with a bevy of cookware, which, you know, does that make him a certain way? Now, what I remember about the Jay-Z rant, he was saying something about Jay-Z being controlled, and they're controlled. And then he said in the rant, and Jay-Z don't send the killers to get me. So look how they said Pastor Nick expressed that his visit arrived in the aftermath of West's rant supporting Donald Trump in 2016. So this right here too is like to make you feel a certain way, because Donald Trump has nothing to do with this. It was around the same time that a paranoid West thought that Jay-Z was sending killers to silence him. That's not what happened. We all saw the footage of him saying that Jay-Z and them is puppets and he can say and do what he want. And he was like, Jay-Z, and don't send the goons after me. They wasn't going after him to silence him like, you know, in that manner. He was saying, because I'm talking about you publicly, don't send nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or I know you could send them after me. So look at how they use this. And then we see he's writing on bed sheets, Bible verses and all that, whatever. So we start thinking that he's off, right? So that's how they get us, he's off. And then they go here. Then elsewhere in the explosive expose, then they go here. And then going here, this is the real agenda right here. This is why they really after him. So this right here doesn't matter. So what do they do right here? They assassinate your character, kill your credibility. So first thing is assassinating your character, his ex-trainer. So if he's having a manic moment, if he's having a breakdown, why would the trainer go there? Nigga, you showing me how to lift weights and do cardio and stretch and do stuff. Send a psychiatrist, send a psychologist, send a counselor. You don't send the trainer. Why is the trainer going there? We're going to show you in a minute. He was writing Bible verses and drawing spaceships. So automatically, Bible verses, we automatically attribute that to people who might be a little off when they start talking about religion too much. Now, spaceships, we already know when somebody talking about, but he had a song called Spaceships. You know what I'm saying? So how is that like something big and a big deal? So drawing spaceships. So he recalls, look, he was writing Bible verses and drawing spaceships on bed sheets with a Sharpie while a handful of worried friends and employees lingered nearby, the fitness guru said. So who said that you're a fucking fitness guru, for one, right? And if you was his fitness guru, you wasn't a good fitness guru because that nigga wasn't in shape. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, Kanye West wasn't in shape. Now, we know it could have been due to medication and different things. I'm in agreement with that. But he wasn't in shape. So how the fuck was you a fitness guru? Why are you getting called a fitness guru? And one of your main top clients ain't in shape. He went and got lipo and shit like that. So anyway, so this right here is the sinker right here. But I want to go and show you who this guy is. This is the same guy who is Harley Pasternak. Kanye Slam's personal trainer claims he was drugged into becoming a well-behaved celebrity. So this is the guy that went to his crib. This is the guy who's saying these things. This is the guy that Kanye West had exposed with these text messages. And this is what he said to him. I'm going to help you one of a couple of ways. First, you and I will sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based in fact and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. So this is your trainer. Your trainer, first of all, is telling you how to talk. First, you and I sit down and have a loving, open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. Second option, I have you institute. So how are you my trainer and you have the ability to have me institutionalized? Something is wrong. Something is really, really wrong with this. I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Holy shit. This is your trainer? This is the guy who's supposed to help you build muscle, lose fat, get lean, stay in shape, and be healthy? Play date with the kids just won't be the same. So you threaten them, but getting thrown in the institution, mental institution. You threaten them with being medicated. You threaten them with being incoherent in a zombie-like state, and then you threaten them with his children. See that shit? The rapper also claimed that Harley was aware of West's alleged Jewish origin, in which the Jewish trainer later went on to dismiss. So you could read this, this is just bugged out. This is just bugged out when you really think about it, because look at it. Harley Pasternak is a celebrity fitness coach and a nutritionist. Now, his past few celebrities, look at this, is Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Halle Berry, Ariana Grande, Adam Levine, See this? You see this, right? You see what's really going. You see the words. You see the words that's being used. So you know what this is really all about. You know, it doesn't forgive someone for being anti-Semitic. In fact, the lack of outrage over his tweet from people is very sad, regardless of whether he's mentally ill or not. It's not acceptable. So let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something. So where we at, we've seen you can actually harm somebody, right? You can actually harm somebody and claim mental illness and get away with it. And because of your mental illness, you can get away with it. You can actually harm somebody. And if you're not in the right state of mind, you're not fit to stand trial, or you won't even get charged at all. So you mean to tell me this guy was rallying the troops and saying, I don't care if he's mentally ill, it's not acceptable. And the fact that people are not condemning him is sad. Nah, something up with dude. Something up with dude. And yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. But you see how when it comes to media, I think they feel like they not finished with him yet. And I feel like the people that was out to get him for some of the things that he said still are out to get him, because here comes this guy again. Why are you talking to the New York Times about some shit? And that shit says 2015, 2016. So if what he did was in 2022, 2021, then y'all been knew he had issues. Y'all already knew. So why did Adidas continue with the situation? Why didn't they sever ties back then when they accused him of some of these things? Why did it take him to go on Drink Champs and say something for them to sever ties? Something is not right. And I don't really know exactly what it is, but we watching stuff happen right before our eyes. And you know, whether you like Kanye West or not, they can do this to anybody, because, you know, the media, depending on what the media is, they are the biggest tool in changing the minds and opinions of people and swaying how people feel. And if they could do that to him. Now, for the most part, what people say we really don't care about. We care if we like their music or not, right? We don't care if he's running for president or not. We like the music, right? Or we don't like the music. But look at how it transcends from doing music to him being some type of voice for something to, we gotta get this nigga. We gotta silence him. Because if you my trainer, first of all, I don't know too many trainers that, most of the trainers now, I don't want to say that they're holistic, but I will say they will try to go natural way. They will talk to you about different vitamins, herbs, into any healing. So I don't want to say anything for depression or mental illness or anything like that and fucking y'all up, because I'm not qualified, but I do know about some things, right? So normally they'll push you in those routes. They'll say, you know, you're having this thing, you know, you're having issues with your joints. Maybe you need some Tamiflex or some turmeric or something like that. I've never seen a time where he say, I'm going to have you institutionalized again. So that means you did it the first time? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And again, who the hell did he piss off? Who did he make mad that they feel like he got to be institutionalized again? And then you telling a whole grown-ass man how he going to sit before you and talk. You going to sit before me and you not going to cuss. Who the fuck do you think you are? So something ain't right. And, you know, I think the fact that he's able to dip away and dip off the scene, and not be, because remember before he was missing. Remember they said he was missing. They've said all types of shit about him. And again, it's like, what is their fascination with him? What does he know? What has he seen? What has he heard? And for some reason, it's like, and I'm only saying all this because if one day tragedy strikes, I think they're going to try to make us believe that it's him, that he did something to him. I really think they're going to try to make us believe that, when I think they're going to, you know what I'm saying, the inevitable. I really, really think so, because when you think about it, we've seen worse. We've seen people say wild shit. You know what I'm saying? We've seen people say wild shit, and that's it. They over with. Y'all. He's not a billionaire no more. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. So what are y'all still after him for? He's not in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the spotlight. But one of the biggest things that they ever do, and part of gaslighting people, is to first make them believe that what they know is not the truth. One of the things is you tell people is that they're crazy, right? So a lot of times you can see something with your own two eyes and somebody be like, yo, what you just saw is not what you saw. And then one day you're right? But nobody never says, yo, you was right, until it's too late, right? So he's been in the meeting with these people. He's been around these people, and he knows. And again, when we, just think about I don't want to talk about what nobody else is doing, because however they monetize, however they get their money, salute to them. I don't want nobody's money to be taken away. I don't want another adpocalypse. It happened in 2017 where they demonetized YouTube as a platform, and then they turned on certain people's monetization one by one. So the thing is, when I go through YouTube sometimes and I watch stuff, I be like, it made me a little more conscious of, they put ads on this. Damn, they monetize this. And what I was seeing was they monetize a lot of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? They do. And salute to them. Listen, I hope everybody eat. I hope everybody makes gazillion dollars off their YouTube channel. I'm not saying that. But when you look and they demonetize you start wondering like, okay, what did I do? What did I say? Okay. It's like, because think about demonetization. I'm going to get on this for real quick. Demonetization is discouraging, right? So you think I'm a YouTuber, I get on YouTube, I do what I do, and that is discouraging for you not to do it no more, because if you're not making no money, you don't get no cash apps, you can't get super chats, you don't have a big donating sponsor base, you don't have a fan base of people who like to give you money, right? It's discouraging for you to say, well, I'm going to go on anymore. Well, I'm not going to do it no more. So I feel like they was trying to discourage me to stop. That shit made me want to go harder. That made me want to do a show every day. That made me want to do 2 shows a day. And what I'm looking at is they're playing a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? They playing the game, because look at how we could have a certain stature, a certain amount of money, and they could just take all that shit away and say, you did this. Even if you didn't do it. They don't even really owe you no explanation. And then the explanations be so cockamamie, and then when you try to delve into and go deeper into, what is this about? They don't have to tell you. They don't have to tell you. And I'm realizing and I'm learning a lot of what we already knew. So when you got knowledge of self, your surroundings, or what's going on in society, nothing should surprise you. So I'm never surprised. I've said things, I thought they was going to get rid of me after Ali Vegas. I promise you. But that's when I have to sit here and say, okay, if they're coming after me, then that means I'm doing something right. That means I'm doing something right. So it's for many people that would say, oh, he doesn't do this, you don't do this, you don't do that, and this, that, and the third. If that's the case, then why they got an issue with it? Maybe they're doing something to me because I'm saying something or showing you something that they don't want you to see or hear. Fuck me, fuck the jokes, fuck everything. When I'm on serious time, I'm on serious time. And when I'm showing you something, it's for you to walk away with and talk about, right? And for you to study. But for some reason, they wanted to try to discourage me and take the money away, right? Now, I can't count money that I never got, right? I don't anticipate money because, again, we're using their platform, their tools, their everything. But what I felt like what they tried to do was discourage me and then challenge y'all to say, y'all ain't going to support him anyway. So if we demonetize him, he don't get no money. Y'all not going to financially support him. Y'all not going to make sure he stay afloat. Y'all not going to do none of that. And then he's going to quit. Yes. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take more platforms like that might be giving people some type of information, steering them in another way. And what we're going to do, we're going to slowly but surely. And I promise you, after me, you're going to see more people getting demonetized. The only difference between me and them is that they might quit. I ain't going to quit. I'm going to go harder because shit, I'm not bothering advertisers, right? As long as I don't say no crazy shit that incites anybody to do anything to harm themselves or harm others, I guess I ain't going to be deplatformed, right? So I peeped that. I was like, yo, I see what they did. I see what they doing. And I see how rumors, gossip, and slander about an individual will make people feel a way about a person that they never met, right? I see how what they do. So when in a situation like him, think about you assassinate his character, right? You assassinate his character. You call him crazy. right? You call them crazy. You call them like a religious fanatic, and then once you like that, you know, I ain't go from, we look at all of them like you kind of Jesus in me to death. You know what I'm saying? It could be a little off-putting, it could be a bit much. But once they assassinate your character and have a depiction of you that they have the machine, because the Times is owned by this person that own this, that own that, and own that. So they can run it through publications, right? So I was thinking about something today. I was in the gym, I was working out. And I was like, yo, hold on. You got this big ass media conglomerate called Complex, right? Complex also is an ad agency, an ad network. And I said, yo, I've been doing content since 2006. I've been in Complex one time. So out of all my interviews I've done, they only ran one story on me one time in 16 years. Why is that? And then I say, well, who's a part of Complex? Oh, Vlad is. This person. So it's easy for them to go in the office and say, yo, he's a racist. Because they used to call me, did y'all know they used to call me racist? Did y'all know that? Now it's cool to say how you feel as a black man or black woman. But I used to be called racist. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Yeah, they used to call me racist. They used to say, I say racist shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I've ever said anything racist. I said the fucking truth that everybody says now. So I was ahead of my time in my speech. Not the way that I think, because I think we all thought the same. But I was using my Twitter and my platform to say, I don't care. You know, I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it, and I'm not afraid of the consequence. So I realized, I was like, yo, hold on. How come I never bothered nobody? I never been in a situation with nobody that was bad. I never even had an argument with nobody. And when I did, you know, we addressed it as men and we left it right there, whatever the case may be. But what is this thing about? I don't fuck with him, but y'all all take from me. I'm really started scratching my head. I was like, hold on. So if I'm a legend and I'm one of the founders, how come I don't get treated by one by certain individuals? Now, the people and some of my peers might, but some of these people in positions, they'll give this person a $30 million deal, give this a $10 million deal, sign him to this and that. And I was just always looking like, what the fuck is going on? Something is wrong. And I was talking to somebody today. I don't want to say who I was talking to because I don't want to get them in no trouble. And I was trying to explain to them, yo, bro, the system is broke. And I don't think he understood what I was saying. I don't think he got what I was saying. I said, yo, bro, look how this, and this take place. But when it comes to this, and that, and the third, that doesn't happen. And, you know, respectfully, I think even though I'm mid-40s, I have a mind that I can play an elder role, but I also have foresight on a lot of shit. That's why I see a lot of shit, right? And then I also can have a youthful energy in the sense of this is where the culture is going to go. And I find that when I'm dealing with dudes that's 50 and up, they don't fucking get it. They don't get it. They do not understand what's going on in this culture digitally. They don't understand shit. So sometimes I be like, yo, I'm surrounded by a goddamn bunch of idiots because you still got a beeper or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is changing. The way things is going is changing. Look at how people convey their message. Everything is in real time. Look how they could box you out, how they could bring this person in, how they could say Kanye West is a billionaire. And then one day, one interview, one instance, he's not a billionaire no more. Let's promote Diddy to be the billionaire because Diddy wasn't a billionaire before Kanye West. So look at how they took Kanye out and put Diddy in. Yeah, and I'm like, Yo, don't nobody see this shit. But then when you say shit, people look at you like, hey, you know that nigga be tripping. He be, he always be conjuring up shit and making up shit. But I'm like, yo, look. You know what I'm saying? Look what's happening in real time. And nobody get it. Nobody get it but you. And then you trying to convey it to the people. You talk to the people. Some people get it, but then some people will just be like, previously on Ready to Die. Like, it just don't matter. But I'm like, look what's happened in real time. Look what's happening right now in front of you. And if they could do it to him, they could do it to him. They could do certain things to me. What make you think your ass ain't next? And that's all I'm saying. What make you think you're not next? What make you think you're not exempt? And I think a lot of times, reason why you think you're not next is because you obey. I don't obey. I don't follow scripts. I don't do none of that. And I think Kanye West went off script. I think he did understand the script. He did understand what it took to get in the spotlight. He did understand and somewhere it was a glitch. Somewhere he left the script. And somebody was like, the fuck is he doing? Oh no. So it started with the George Bush doesn't care about black people. Then he rushed the stage about Taylor Swift. Now, although it was premature, even Barack Obama called him a jackass. Everybody was mad at him for doing that shit to Taylor Swift. Look at Taylor Swift now. Look at everybody's just like, yo, I'm tired of Taylor Swift because she fuck with a fucking football player. She's at games and all that. So you have to pay attention to what's going on because you see shit happening in real time. And what's happening is that you're so distracted by many things that you don't even understand what's happening to some people is about to happen to you. For example, look how they took away certain monetization on Facebook and Instagram. Remember, you used to be able to make reels and videos on Facebook and you might make $300-$400. I don't know if some of y'all know that, but you used to be able to make some good money. Look how they took that shit away. They just took it away. Did you see the new thing? Spotify? How they going to take paying certain people on Spotify away if you don't reach a certain threshold or you don't do certain shit? They about to take the Spotify. Y'all didn't see that shit? And y'all want to be artists and shit? So look at what's happening. They are taking certain shit away, but this is the art. This is the shit that we hip-hop and hip-hop. And they starting to say, yeah, y'all can love that shit. Love it all you want. Yeah, who started it? We started it. Jamaicans started it. The Puerto Ricans started it. The Black Americans started it. This one started it. They like, we don't give a fuck who started it. Y'all don't control it. We pay y'all when we want to pay y'all. And y'all got to just shut the fuck up and obey. And that's what's happening right before our eyes. So they did it to Kanye. It's going to be more. Why is Kanye the only one that was brave enough to speak out about shit that he saw? And everybody else do it, but do it on some pussyfooting way, and they obey. Most of them obey. I think when it's all said and done, maybe not in our lifetime because we're living right now, I think 70 years from now, 100 years from now, when we're all gone, I think they'll say, wow, Kanye West was brave. He's such and such. Like he said that. Like he said that shit live. He did this live. And when we do stuff that they think we don't got no business doing, later on, the youth, when you hit that rebellious stage of the 13, 14, when you first hit your teens, then you start realizing how genius it was. Because I know that a person like me, I'm never going to get celebrated in this life. I'm not going to get celebrated in this life. I think years when I'm gone, people going to say, yo, I understand now, I get it. but it might be too late for certain things. You know, it might not be, people might not understand. And I was sitting there, I was talking to my bro Glasses yesterday. We was talking about the culture and all that. We was talking about interviews, he was talking about press, and I told him, I said, yo, Glasses, you know why you're not, even though you a loc, you know, you from that land, you from that town, you know, you represent what you represent, you from Los Angeles. You know why people don't take to you a certain way? He said, why? I said, because, you don't get high, man. You don't drink or smoke. What do you got in common with any of these rappers in this industry? He was like, I never really thought about that. I said, think about it, bro. These niggas is eating pills. He said, yo, I seen some shit. I said, did you indulge? He said, no. He said, because you're not down, bro. Being a rapper is not good enough no more. Being an artist is not good enough no more. Being a producer is not good enough anymore. Being a seamstress, being a fashion designer, it's not good enough anymore. What else do you do? Because everybody professes to do these things, right? But deepest shit ever. And it didn't go over my head. And I was like, wow. Look, what did Lil Wayne say? He said 2 Chainz was his weed supplier. So I was like, because it was a time where Titty Boy was just Titty Boy in DTP, Disturbing the Peace. Then he was 2 Chainz and he was some major dude. He was getting these features and all of this. And I was like, damn, Titty Boy really changed his shit. Titty Boy really stepped his shit up. Then when Wayne said that, I said, that's what it was. He was able to help them indulge. He was able to supply them. So I've sold trees before. I realized how loved I was as the fucking weed man. I could get whatever I want as the weed man. So that's where the relationships came from. He was going to get you that fire. And he'll use the fact that he was able to get you high and keep you high as, yo, and by the way, bro, I need a verse. Sure, what you need a verse for? I'm the little duffel bag boy. And I don't remember, that was all the beginning. He still was Teddy Boy then. He was in the group with the other bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I started realizing, that's why he started blowing up. He was the supplier. The coke man get all the love. The pill man get all the love. The weed man get all the love. That's what it was about. So what I realized was, what do you have to offer to these people? You think motherfuckers want to come to you and you got knowledge? I mean, I remember I was getting through to people like AR Ab. Shout out to AR Ab. I was around certain people and they was like, yo, bro, I just need you to hear it. Yo, call me. I need to hear this. I need you to, because what I say to a lot of artists off camera is be deep as fuck. And they be like, yo, bro, call me, man. I need you in my ear. I need you to, yo, man, I need you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've always had a good relationship with a lot of artists, because what we talk about off camera is some of the things that I'm telling y'all now, and they be like, yo, I never looked at it like that. So I'm telling Glass, I said, yo, Glasses, think about it, nigga. You been on tour with niggas. You didn't pop out. You didn't go to the strip club after. You didn't eat pills with them. You didn't fucking drink with them. You didn't smoke with them. You did your show. You was able to get up early, right? As they was pilled out, smoked out, drunk, messing with chicks. You was able to get up. You went and did your in-stores. You did your radio. You did your drops. You was there on time. He said, yeah, it was sometimes they couldn't even get out of bed. I said, exactly. So how do you relate to them? How do you fit in this circle? So if it's 10 losers, you either going to be number 11 or you going to be casted out from the 10. That's just how life is. So either you going to fit into what we doing, fam, or you on some other shit. And it's always like that. Everything is more like some gang shit. So when he said, yeah, 2 Chainz was my supplier, I was like, that's how, got it. Makes sense now. It all makes sense. Not saying he's not talented, not saying he didn't make good records, but for the most part, if he had just came out as Titty Boy, he would have been ostracized and looked at, this because I didn't even know he was that old. You know what I'm saying? Not that that matters to me, but he'd have been, yo, he too old, he this, that, and the third. But the fact he was able to indulge, he was able to do certain things, and he leveraged that to get close to them, and they accepted him more because he was able to get them weed. So when you somebody and you don't indulge in certain things and you don't do certain things, you wonder why, goddamn, like, I can't go. And they like, yeah, perfect example. I remember being young in the hood. I've never smoked in my life, but I've always was around smokers. And I remember being in the crib one day, in one of the homies' crib. And they say, yo, if anybody asks you what you about to do, that means you gotta get the fuck out. So he's like, yo, what you about to do? I said, nah, I'm chilling. He said, yo, come back in like an hour. And I was like, what? Like, yo, come back in an hour. And I was like, why? He was like, yo, cause we about to get high. I'm like, so? I'm always around y'all smoke. They like, nah. We about to get high. We about to smoke a dirty one. And what I did like about it is they had enough respect for me to say, yo, you don't want to be around this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to smell this shit. You don't want to be around this. And this goes on in all hoods. And I started realizing that sometimes you can be different to your detriment, which is a good thing for you, your health and your mental health and all that. But then people could look at you like you're weird. You're kind of socially awkward, or, you know, because I've had somebody ask me the other day, what do you do for fun? And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I go for walks and shit. I work out. I cook. I watch YouTube. And then I realize to the average person, that's not fun. Like, they like, that's fun? How is that fun? Anybody could do that. So you don't, and I'm like, I get it. I get what they're doing. I get what they're doing right now. Right now, anybody who doesn't obey is going to be put in front of everybody. And you don't want to be like him. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be demonetized. You're going to be the laughing stock. I got some of my homegirls on here that any of you ladies that mess with me, and guys know you mess with me, like if you moderate for me or you just cool with me or whatever, you have men questioning women, why you fuck with him? Why you cool with him? Ain't he such and such? And they will spread a rumor about me opposed to it being the truth. You got men saying, oh, ain't he this? Ain't he that? And they be like, no, he ain't nothing like that. But they won't get a chance to get to know you. They'll be the fool and obey. And I'm telling you where it come from. It started, and I said this maybe like 5-6 years ago. It started with them calling me a racist. See, the black power thing that everybody is on, the black power thing that everybody, I've been on that shit. I've been speaking up for our people. But I got a tag with it. And nobody stood with me. You could go back to the old tweets. They never stood with me. I would say, yo, this, that, and the third. Like, my stance never changed. You could go look at a video of me from 14 years ago. I could say the same shit I said verbatim then that I said now. The mentality, the ideologies don't change. You just mature as a person. But the world didn't change, so why should the ideology change? It is what it is. You know. But it became cool for everybody to be socially aware and woke and conscious and all that. But it wasn't cool at first. So for me thinking, yo, fuck that. I got a voice. I got a platform. Yo, from there, They was trying to silence me then. Even my dumbass former partner used to say, oh, you can mess stuff up. You could this, that, and the third. Then go around, then start doing the shit that I was being ostracized for. Then do the shit that I was being told not to do, I shouldn't do, because you're going to burn bridges and all this shit. And I used to always try to say to people, we don't want to be with them or be like them. Fuck they bridge. We're not trying to go across they bridge. We want to burn that bridge. We don't want to be with them. We are setting the tone for what we want to see in the future. We control that. We got the voices. If we stick together, mentality, what we say and how we carry ourselves, they can't stop us. We really are the majority, but we're treated like the minority. And just like in slavery, they do shit to us. They demonetize us. They deplatform us. They silence us. They throw us down in the algorithm. And then they start promoting other people and other things to make you believe that other people and other things is really the shit that's popping when it's really not. And then you find out, hold on, I've been supporting the custody the whole time. Then you find out, hold on, this person does what? Oh, hell no. It's all a game. It's all a game. This is what Dick Gregory was trying to tell you. Yo, it's all a game. It's all a game. So that's why I never cried about being demonetized. I was like, shit, I'm surprised they took so long to do it. Shit, I know they was going to do it. But my foolish ass to say, if they do that, I'm going to be good because I got this and I got the people. Nigga, you ain't, listen, one thing and I realize and I know in my heart of hearts, you don't have the people. And I'm not talking about y'all, because if you hear y'all, I appreciate you seriously. But you don't have the people. Because the minute people see what's going to happen to you, they like, nah, I ain't ready for that. I don't want that. Nah, I depend on this little $2,000 a YouTube a month. That shit'll fucking set me back. I ain't standing with him. And people will really stand away from you. And you be like, damn, where the fuck is my support? Where's my supporters? You ain't got none. You ain't got none. You really don't have none. So anything you stand on, anything you say, any way you carry yourself, yo, you just got to be ready to live with it. Fuck it. I'm going to die with it. I'm going to sink. I'm going to swim. Fuck it. This is me. I ain't changing. You know, I'm not changing because you can't make me obey. You can't make me change the message. You can't make me change the ideology. You can't make me change reality until you change what we see, until you change how you treat us, and till you change the financial landscape, the social landscape, and you just mad at me just because I got a voice. Some people say, yo, you got a big mouth. You talk too much. Look what I talk about, though. What did I say that will upset you? I seen some pussy nigga on another channel say, yo, all he talk about is how he don't drink and he don't smoke. What the fuck else? That's my testimony. What else am I supposed to talk about? How high I get, how drunk I get, how many bitches I fucked, how many niggas I knocked out, how much jail time I did, how many niggas I cut, how many niggas I stabbed, how many times. Ain't y'all tired of that shit? Y'all don't want to hear nobody speak truth to power. You don't want to hear nobody say, yo, I did this, you could do it. You don't want to hear nobody say, I don't follow no scripts. I do what the fuck I want. I'm not going to do what they want us to do. You're not my enemy. We're not going to do that. You don't. So it's wrong for me for saying shit like that? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But this is just where we at. So if you notice, and I don't want to diss nobody, but sometimes we gotta pay attention to what's going on. So I look at every black man and black women who has a platform, a big platform, who so-called got a deal in situations, who got money. Because I had a few of them. It's not about that, right? But I know how my deal didn't work because I didn't obey. But there's no reward for that for me. That's just a personal journey. Nobody say, yo, you know what? You stood on some shit. I respect that. You stood on some shit. There's nothing in that for me. It's just who I am. I know when I lose, I'm going to lose by myself. I know when I die, I'm going to die alone. I accepted everything that comes with my fate. I accepted it. I already know it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not looking for a friend in none of this shit. The truth is lonely. How you feel is lonely. How you carry yourself is. I accepted all that shit. That's why I don't be like, and nobody don't support me, and nobody don't do. Because I know that shit is lonely. It just is what it is. I already accepted it. So when people sometimes hit me and say, yo, how you feeling and all that, I'm like, I'm good. What am I supposed to feel bad about? Oh, they demonetized you. Well, I ain't fucking dead. Like this is not going to kill me. Trust me, I'm up here. We up there. We in the clouds with it. So come on, man. You think I'm gonna let these fucking punks beat me? You think I'm gonna let these whole conglomerate of pussy niggas, these pussy ass black niggas, these pussy podcasters, these pussy niggas who's band together for pussy shit, you think I'm gonna let them defeat me? I'm their daddy. I created them. So when I pivot and I do other things, watch how everybody say, oh shit, why didn't we think of that? Oh shit, why we didn't do that? Then they're gonna copy. First they call you crazy, then they copy. First they call you crazy, then they copy. Trust me. First they call you crazy, they try to deter you from doing shit, then they copy you. And then they get rewarded by massa because they obey. And then they say, how could we take what he's doing and mix a little bit of this and that, and the third? How many motherfuckers you seen with these tables sit there with some goddamn water on their table? I done sat here and showed y'all a whole vitamin regimen, a whole shit to take. Yo, take this. Who the fuck did that but me? But I ain't no fucking millionaire. I don't even got 300,000 subscribers. I don't got shit. I don't get nothing for being a good dude, but I don't do it to get something. I do it to give something. There is no reward in being a good guy. Good guys finish last. Listen, I accepted all of that. So that's why I don't be bothered. That's why I be smiling, having fun up here joking, because I accepted everything. So all you telling me how you feel, I'm praying for you. I don't need your prayers for that. I don't need you to say you need to be monetizing. They not monetizing this type of talk. This is why they demonetize me. And I'm glad, because now I get to talk a little bit more fucking free. Now I get to say what I want. Shit, I ain't hurting no advertisers. I'm not talking about harming nobody. I'm not talking about harming myself. I get to talk free. I feel good. I feel like the fucking the chains is off. You know what I'm saying? I can say what I want. And I know what I'm doing at all times. I'm fucking always 10 steps ahead of them. Because I created them. You created them. You keep them going. They follow you. You're not supposed to follow them. Why would you follow a fucking dummy? You smart. You know what you're doing. Yeah, if you indulge, you do this, you fuck up sometimes, whatever the case may be. But you're not a fool. You're not a fool. Sometimes we fall victim to things that we're not supposed to be doing. Sometimes I feel like, damn, I want to go to Popeyes and get 3 breasts and just eat all of them. It ain't the end of the world if I do it right. Nobody's going to die if I do it right. That's something between me and myself. But I would never come out here and say, yeah, eat this shit. I would never do that because I'm strongly against certain shit, but I'm also not going to be a hypocrite realizing that anybody could fall off the wagon. I always tell people, if you fall off, get the fuck back up. But look at how they'll tell us stuff about Kanye West. They'll call him crazy. They call me all types of shit. They call me all types of shit. They call me racist. They call me all types of shit. I don't care. They call me shit to where they started getting people that was right next to me. They started convincing people who was right next to me that I did shit for that out of love. They started convincing them. All for these pussy niggas to do what I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was reckless. I was the reckless tweeter. I was the reckless talker. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm like, why? Why? I'm not talking about fighting nobody. I ain't talking about no shit. I'm just saying this nigga music is whack. That shit I'm talking about culture shit. Yeah, but you can't do that. You gonna mess up my rap career. What rap career? Because if you got a rap career, you still got one. You independent, right? So boom. They trying to tell me, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. I was like, all right, man. I know when I'm being made the scapegoat for shit. I get quiet, chill out. Then you start seeing tweets by a guy named Taxstone. And I'm reading his tweets. And I'm reading the persona, and I'm like, this shit is kind of familiar to me. So let me get this straight. A nigga from Brooklyn who don't give a fuck, who say whatever. But I got told that I'm doing it wrong. I never endorsed Duce. I never wanted to be with Bleak. I never wanted to do none of the things I don't dream. I never told nobody to suck my dick. I never said I was gonna kill nobody. I never even killed nobody. I never harmed nobody publicly. It was always just words. It was always culturally, this is what I'm talking about. Culturally, from different standpoints, because I've walked different lives. Then I realized, hold on. So the motherfuckers who harm people and do shit to people actually get rewarded. What, I gotta go outside and bust somebody in their fucking mouth? Then I realized, you don't fucking follow the agendas. You're not a part of that shit. You're not a part of it. So that's why you just have to go back to, just do your interviews and interview people. Because the more you talk, the more people are going to say, I don't even really relate to that guy. He's this, he's that. And I'll be like, I am? When the fuck I became that? Oh no, because you had said, I get it. Character assassination. What's the things to assassinate your character? You gay. You got the Batman Forever. You fuck with children. You took some box. Or you scam somebody. So you had this pussy nigga on YouTube. Yeah, with some schmook allegations about him. Cat. Nobody in this world could ever say anything like that about me. There's some scamming shit. Look at the character. So I started paying attention. I started saying, I know what's happening. And I know why. Because I'm being prepared for another level to move away from a lot of this shit. I'm being prepared for my next level. I'm being prepared for my pivot. Because look at the fucking weak ass corny allegations about me. That's unfounded, right? Nobody can say that I did some shit. But look how somebody can say it's an allegation. An unfounded allegation by a motherfucker that got titties. Shave face nigga with titties. Who do shit. They're stuttering and shit. No integrity. Don't stand on shit. But look how a fool could say something. And fools will pick it up. And fools will reiterate it. So as much as you stand proud as a man or woman, a fool will come and say, yeah, but such and such. Fuck out of here. So I understand Kanye West, how his character, and then look, it's a trainer. Who's saying all that? A fucking trainer? A trainer? You can't be a nigga who talks shit about me. And we watch people publicly put hands on you. I mean, let's be honest. I watch niggas run. I watch niggas get smacked. What the fuck you think I'ma do to you? Let's just be real. So then they're discrediting. They gotta discredit you. And I'm like, how did I I fucking become your op? What the fuck did I do? Who sent you? And I'm telling you, sometimes I'll be like, yo, something don't feel right. And I'm telling you, my intuition's a motherfucker. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, something don't feel right. Sometimes people hit me up to do business and all that. And I'll be like, nah, I'm going to pass on this situation. They're like, what happened? I'm like, it's just getting too complicated. I hit you, right? I hit you after you hit me, right? You inquired about something, right? And my advertisement says what it says. It says, hit me up on Instagram for your promo. Must be Cash App ready. Why the fuck would you ask me, you take PayPal? Why would you ask me that? You don't think I know about the PayPal scam? You don't think that I know that you pay me in PayPal, then you report me to PayPal and say I never gave you your services, because it's not like we're doing an exchange with goods. I can't show a mail out. I can't show that I did the deed for you via PayPal. I can't show that I emailed the song. I have no way of proving that I did the deed. That's why I don't take PayPal, because the one time I took PayPal, somebody reported me as he didn't do what he said he was going to do. They suspended my PayPal for a little while. No transactions in, no transaction out. Over $100 fucking. Now you're not getting me. So that's why I say Cash App. I've had people who said things to me on Cash App and they said, hold on, so you don't post a video on your channel? Absolutely not. Oh no, I thought you was. You know what? Let me send your Cash App back. I ain't gonna hold your money. I don't want nobody fucking money. I don't want to take nothing from nobody that I didn't work for. Serious. I don't want to take nothing from nobody. Then I had some other idiot who look at everything I did and gonna say, you're trying to suppress my exposure. And I'm like, oh my God. I knew not to take your money. I knew not to take your money. I knew. And then I said, damn, maybe if I charge more, I'll weed out a lot of these fucking low vibrating people. But nah, I met some good people. I heard some good music. I came across some good talent, some good merch, all types of shit. I could show you the emails from people. Oh, you don't take PayPal? Okay, good. So yeah, I can't do the business. Okay, fine. Like shit. Listen, I don't count money I never had. I don't worry about money I don't got. I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, so I know, listen, I know the game, and I know when you're trying to game me. I know when you're trying to play games, you're not going to be able to do it. And I'm telling you, I had somebody do, when you fuck with PayPal, if you're not mailing out something, they will fucking try to play you. They will play you. You will get the goods, rather you will do the service. It's like somebody say, I PayPal you right now for a consultation. How can I prove to PayPal that I spoke to you via Zoom? Am I going to send PayPal a video and say, look, but they got to do an investigation. What if the next person is sending me money for something else that don't have nothing to do with that? Like they just trying to send me a donation. My shit is suspended. So I said, yo, look at the fucking games people play. People are spoofing me on Cash App. Doggie Diamonds with two S's. Like you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So I was just wanted to say that to y'all. Like if we want to watch certain things happen to people, and no matter how you feel about somebody, don't let them falsely assassinate somebody right before your eyes. Don't let them falsely assassinate somebody right before your eyes. If you see something and it don't make no sense to you, then it don't make no sense. Stop looking at what propaganda say. Stop looking at what people say, and stop looking at judgmental ass people who sit on the fucking internet and is not really a productive member of society. Truthfully, because a lot of people never built anything. They're just there to destroy everything. They on YouTube. Motherfuckers, listen, when the last time somebody told you what they liked? And I can end on that. I don't see nobody talking about what they like. And if you say what you like, motherfuckers want to argue you down about what you like. You'd be like, yo, I could go for some waffles right now. I don't like waffles, man. I like pancakes. I didn't fucking ask you. Now I'm just saying, you like waffles, I like pancakes. Nigga, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't even talking to you. But this is what this shit has become. Everything is about destroying. So where they convinced us that we got to destroy each other every day. We got to be in opposition every day. You got people every day, their whole timeline, their whole response. You ever see the people that never say anything to you unless it's in something in disagreeing? They don't say shit to you. They don't say nothing to you. I've seen somebody and I unfriended them. They said, let's argue, such and such, such and such. I'm like, God damn, the nigga really went on Facebook and said, let's argue. I could think of a million things that I could be doing besides fucking arguing. Let's argue. You really typed that shit and hit send? I was like, nah. I hope the Martians come and get me because I'd rather fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm peopled out. I'm all out of people. You know, and I'm a communicator. I convey my message a certain way, and it seems like people don't get it. If they don't get what they want from you, then fuck you. Like, you know, my DMs is shambles. You know, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want my account. You don't want to sit in the seat. You don't want to be me because it's not what it's all is cracked up to be. It's not a lot of love. It's not always warm and fuzzy. And everybody wants everything from me, but give me nothing. That's the most craziest shit ever. Everybody expects me. Everybody, but you supposed to, and I ain't supposed to do shit but be black and die. That's the only thing that's guaranteed for me, that I'm going to be black forever and I'm going to die. Nothing else is guaranteed. So I'm not supposed to do shit. I'm not supposed to the community. I ain't supposed to do none of that shit because they hold nobody else responsible, accountable for shit. Nobody has to do nothing. Everybody do what they want. But when it come to me, you want to chastise me. Eat a dick. So if you're in my DMs right now and you tell me yo, I was watching you, eat a fucking dick. Seriously. I don't give a fuck about your raps, your music, your fucking... I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because I don't DM people shit. I have a headquarters. Doggie Diamonds TV is my headquarters. Soon to be the Interlude TV. My Instagram. If you fuck with me, you come on these things. I'm not DMing nobody. They be like, yo, listen to this. This is real hip hop. Fuck you. I don't listen to hip hop. How about that? How about I'm in the crib listening to motherfucking New Edition? I'm in the gym listening to H-Town and shit like that. You think I give a fuck about your stupid ass music? I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to change the world via your raps. Your raps is stupid. You rapping about the same shit. You look stupid. And I don't want to see that shit. Now, you might say something, yo, this is a song about, and I'll be like, that's real introspective. I never thought of that. You got me with that. I'm going to listen to that. But you kicking that same stupid shit. And you like, I'm here to take over and all this shit. And then I look at you. I be like, nigga, you're a fucking disgrace. I don't even say that to you. You need to go back to school. You need to do something. Because this shit ain't what you think it is. And then I'm the reason why you're not getting this. It just end with me. I'm not no fucking A&R. I do promotion. What you need when I say to people, you need promo? I promote it. See if other people like it. That's the most I can do. But I ain't going to be sitting there bopping my fucking head. This nigga Star Mel got some shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's not enough time in the day. It's 50,000 fucking people hitting me. Listen to this. This is real hip hop. This is going to change the culture. Do you even know about the culture? You see what they doing to people who they made billionaires. What you think they going to do to you? What do you think they... And again, I want to ask this question. And this is a question that I need answered. I need answers to this. I have not got answers to this. If the music industry is so evil and you got to do these blood sacrifices and you got to give up your ass and you got to do all this strange shit, why do you want to be in it so bad? If you got to do all this shit that's evil, you got to kill a family member, You gotta suck a dick. You gotta let a nigga fuck you in your ass. You gotta fuck a nigga. You gotta do all this shit to be in the industry. Why you wanna be in it so bad? Wouldn't that deter you from doing that shit? Wouldn't you say, oh, nah, I ain't with all that shit? You still talking about when I get a deal. A deal with who? You're making a deal with the fucking devil. You know that. You know that. But you still, yeah, when we get on. Get on? Nigga, I'm self-made. Everything I did for Dolo. I had one situation where I didn't get no upfront money. I got access to a facility. But when they wanted me to do some shit that I didn't want to do as far as pushing alcohol and all that shit, I didn't want to do that. I guess I got to go. This ain't for me, but I got some good footage out of it. Fuck it. I utilized it what I utilized it for. Oh, we're moving in another direction. So am I. I can't sell shit for you. Sorry. That's just not who I am. Other people don't care if they call a sellout and all that shit. Not that I care about it, but that's not me. I'm on here promoting health, mental health, wealth, and wellness. And then I'm supposed to be like, yeah, you know, yo, what's up, everybody? This is Doggie Diamonds. When I'm in the crib chilling, I just sit here and I sip on this. Niggas gonna be like, yo, you lying, nigga. You don't even drink. 50 Cent did it to I'm dumb, very young, I don't need shit. I stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay. And y'all was like, stay high all the time. That nigga don't smoke or drink. That's not me. I'm not gonna do that. That's just not me. He did it. 10 million records with other records. Salute to him. But that's not me. I'm going to be me at all times. And if you don't like me, fine. I'm not for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to eat the same food every day. Everybody doesn't want to drink water. Everybody doesn't want to drink beer every day. People like variety of shit. People like some shit sometimes to remind them of just where they at so they can have a reason to fucking indulge and do different things and blame the conditions. That's why they like oppressed shit. That's why they like low vibrating shit. Like, see? It's fucked up out here. Yeah, you one of the reasons why it's fucked up. You been out there robbing old ladies for their pocketbooks. You was out there throwing blunt guts all over the floor. You was out there leaving liquor bottles everywhere. You was out there dirty in the neighborhood. That was you. So when they come through and want to clean this shit up and gentrify it and the property value ain't shit, remember, that was you. Don't say they came here and did this. Because if the property value was up and this shit was about something, they wouldn't come do that. They know this shit ain't about shit and they gonna give you nigga pennies and you gonna leave to go somewhere else and fuck that shit up. So stop blaming people sometimes for what's going on and look in the fucking mirror. Now you may see, every time I fucking cut on TV, every time I watch anything on YouTube, anytime I see degenerate ass, heathen ass niggas, it's like, what the fuck? All I see is fucking heathens. Everybody get on the... Soon as they put a nigga on camera, he like this. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Everybody do that shit? Everybody's a part of something. Everybody's a part of a neighborhood. Everybody's a part of some degenerate shit. So is nobody to say, hey, what's up? My name Michael. You know, I'm a school teacher. I teach kindergarten. We'll never see that shit. They'll never put them in front of the people. We don't see none of that shit. We never see anybody. Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, this is Michael. I teach 4th grade. You know, I'm a phys ed teacher. Where they at? They don't exist. Of course they exist, but you don't want to see them because they ain't shit. You want somebody who's going to smoke you under the table, drink you under the table, fuck you under the table, cut you under the table, shoot you under the table, stab you in your back so you can live with your trauma. So you can say, I don't trust nobody. Yeah, I got 2 eyes in the back. All this stupid nigga ass cliche shit, that don't take us nowhere. We ain't get nowhere yet. How long we been doing that shit? So y'all don't want to try nothing different. Y'all don't want to try a different mentality. You don't want to listen to different shit. No, that nigga be preaching. He be talking some shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Why? Because it forces you to change. And you don't want to change because you want to be the reason of your demise, but you need something to blame just because you're a fucking alcoholic or you're a fucking crackhead or you're just a downright bum. So you need something to blame it on. I don't blame nothing on nothing because I already know what I signed up for. I know when I was young, like, damn, you see shit a little different. You hear shit a little different. You internalize shit a little different. And I said to myself, it's only one thing that could get to me. It's only one thing that could get to me. I will never tell y'all what that is. It ain't no fucking woman. But it's only one thing that could get to me. And I realized the tools that's being used to get me. So I got to be careful because I'm a person that's a reactionary sometimes. Oh, you playing like that? Oh, you want to fuck with me like that? Okay. Now everybody going to cry. If I cry, everybody got to cry now. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, because I'm not here to play. And I know when I'm being antagonized. I know when I'm being fucked with. You don't fuck with the big bad wolf because I will huff and puff and blow all this shit down and everybody going to be fucking crying. So I think everybody should just be cool while I'm being cool. I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm chilling. But you don't see no school teachers, men. You don't see no mentors. You don't see, we in the community center here. We teaching the kids sign language. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. You just see everybody. Tattoos all on their face and shit. Smoking. But I just feel like the hood. Fuck out of here. That shit is over with. It's over and it's played out. And they just going to keep feeding us that shit. They're just going to keep giving it to us. We just going to keep eating it. Or every day. Eating it. Now you see the podcasters. Everybody. Now it's just all over. It's just infectious. There's no regular people. There's no women who say, yo, let me wrap my fucking hair. I got to go to work. Let me put this bond. There's nothing no more. Everybody wake up. I woke up like this. I woke up fly. I woke up with makeup. I woke up with a fat ass. I woke up with big titties. My pussy I woke up like that. I woke up a baller. I woke up high. I went to sleep drunk. I have shit diamonds. That's all we see. That's all we see. So when you talk different, you walk different, you act different, it be people that I see in my community like, where you going? Going for your walk. I'm like, I gotta walk these couple of miles and shit like that. They be like, ooh, you better than me. You know when black people say you better than me, what that mean, right? It means you're fucking stupid in their eyes. But, I'm not better than you, but this is just what I choose to do. Fine. It's Friday night, we here. If many of you brothers drink, cool. If you smoke, I'm not saying I'm anti that. But you can do certain things and be functioning. And it takes a lot to function in today's society with all the pressures that you have to deal with. I know. So sometimes you want a little something that's going to take the edge off. You want a little something that's going to get you through the day, through the night. Many of us, all of us suffer from anxiety, depression, trauma, PTSD. We seen shit and heard shit that we was not supposed to see and hear as children. Some of us live in war-torn neighborhoods where you watch your best friend get his head blown off. You watch somebody get shot in real time. Some of you watch your parents get killed. You watch your uncle smoke crack in front. You watch some of the wildest shit ever. So you're not right. And I get that. I understand. But understand that they setting you up for failure. And they want you to stay in this failure. And you don't understand that it's more hope for you. So that's why they surround you with hopelessness in your neighborhood, what you watch, the TV shows, the music you listen to, the Instagram posts. They surround you with hopelessness and they prop up certain people because they're going to obey. They're going to obey. So that's why you think hopelessness is normal. It's not normal. We normalize shit that ain't normal. We get in the project elevator and watch out, it's piss. That's human piss in the elevator. That's human piss. Somebody pulled out their dick and pissed in the elevator. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody pulled their pants down and shitted in the staircase. That's human shit. That's condoms. Real niggas was fucking crackheads in the staircase. I bullshit you not. Getting crackheads pregnant, all types of shit. And we sit there and we look at that shit and we say, hey, watch it, that shit nasty. It's not normal. All the shit we see, all the shit we hear is not normal. And then we say, the kids, the baby, what future do they have if all they got to grow up to is a bunch of adults acting like them? Sometimes the kids got more sense than you. Sometimes you be on TikTok and all this shit, shaking your ass and all types of shit. And your kids will say, that's nasty. Even the children got more sense than you. The fucking children, the babies got more sense than the adults. Daddy always smoking them funny cigarettes. They stink. But you gotta get high. Nah, I gotta get high because, yo, I ain't gonna front. I saw my uncle get his arm blown off and I ain't been right since. So you won't go get help? You won't talk to somebody? You won't enter therapy? You won't do something to alleviate the pressures of that? You think the reefer is going to stop that? Oh, nah, because I just got to clear my head. No, what you're trying to do is you're trying to escape from reality. And you get high, you get drunk, you fuck, you do all this shit. You oppress people, you punch niggas in the face, you do all this shit. You a killer, you a stabber, you a cutter. And then when you get that moment by yourself, damn, they blew my uncle arm off. And then it's the cycle. You got to get high again because you can't cope. What did Mike Tyson say? I had to get high, I just couldn't cope. So all we see is some heathen shit everywhere, no matter where you look right now. Right now, people, ask yourself as you watch this, where can you look for any positivity right now? Where is it? Where does positivity reside? What is positivity anymore? I love Gilly and Wallow. The name of their shit is $1 Million Worth of Game. But then sometimes I think Gilly like this walk on the side of just doing nigga shit to still try to prove he a nigga to the niggas. Motherfucker, you made it. You lost your baby boy. Condolences. The dialogue, the mentality, how you carry yourself has to change. You can't act like you different because you got money. That don't make you different. If anything, that makes you double down on who you really are because you were rewarded for being a certain way. It's the mentality. So as Wallow try to give game and say, yo, you can't this, that, and the third, sometimes Gilly want to prove, yeah, out here, right, and all this shit. That shit, listen, none of that shit is going to help us. None of that shit is going to help us. I ain't saying everybody get suited up. We still going to be where we from. That shit is embedded in us. I'm Brooklyn forever. I don't give a fuck if I'm in Wichita. I'm from Brooklyn. I still say Brooklyn's in the house. I still be that individual. But I don't have to carry myself a certain way. I know I got manners. I know how to say yes, sir, no, ma'am. How you doing? Hold the door. I know how to do that shit. I ain't some fucking degenerate, ignorant nigga because I was in Brooklyn. My mother died and all. I ain't that. That ain't me because I don't want to be that. Anybody who's a certain way really don't want to be that. But you think it's no other way. So you like, I'm all in. Fuck it. I had a homie that said to me before, I sit in jail for the rest of my life knowing I killed that nigga. He said that shit to me for. And I was like, what? Yeah, fuck that nigga. I sit in jail for the rest of my life. A nigga been in jail for like 27 years for doing some other shit. I bet you he don't think that shit no more. I bet you he don't think that shit is cute. Same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. I tell y'all that shit all the time. And I watch people make stupid, dumbass, avoidable mistakes. And they make the same mistakes based off bad advice, being in bad situations and around bad people, and people being very, very miserable and wanting to see you do that shit too. Me, I'm the friend that's like, yo, what the fuck you do that for? What are you doing that for? That shit is stupid. Don't do that. Or don't do that shit around me because I don't want to see it. You get what I'm saying? Free Spook, by the way, too. That's the bro. You know what I'm saying? Free Spook. So, in closing, because I got to close. I was in here fucking longer than I wanted to be. I got some shit that I'm working on. As usual. Anything that happened to anybody can happen to you. It could happen to you on your job. It could happen to you in your business. Some of you are entrepreneurs. Big Ma has a janitorial company. You know, we got some real shakers and movers right in this chat, in this community that we have. We got some shakers and movers. But if we succumb to how we see they do our people and we buy into stupid shit, then all they got to say is, oh, yeah, a nigga was cleaning my house and he stole something. He was vacuuming the carpets and cleaning the carpets, and he stole something. Unfounded. Unfounded. And we love bad news so bad. Because just think about it. I'm like, yo, for years, they've been waiting to have some shit. I'm like, niggas wanna, what's under them glasses? Why do he wear the glasses all the time? I got mad pictures with no glasses on. I done live streams with no glasses on. But they want to say, what's under them glasses? Why do he wear glasses in the house? How the fuck do you know I'm in the house? How do you know where I'm at? Just really think about that. But that's carried by fools. See, I knew he was fake. I knew he was this. So you really sitting there worried, looking for a chink in my armor, and you don't know who the fuck your daddy is? Your mother was fucking on her own cousin, and your cousin is really your father, and you looking for a chink in the nigga armor on YouTube? You looking for a rumor and gossip about a nigga on YouTube that you have the opportunity to watch or not, and you don't even know who the fuck your father is? You don't even know who your daddy is. You don't got no social security card. You ain't got no back teeth. Or one of your back teeth is back there, you know what I'm saying, doing a fucking Thriller back there, and you worried about a nigga on YouTube. I knew it was something wrong with this nigga. I knew it was something too good to be true. Because you want me to fail. Why? That's why I say sometimes, okay, you don't like me, fine. What do you want me to die now? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do? I won't be silenced by the white man. What make you think I'm gonna be silenced by some nigga? You ain't got no power. None of y'all niggas don't got no power. You can't silence me. Even when I'm dead, my words are still gonna be out there. Let's really think about it. They can't silence me. What the fuck make you think you could do it? Y'all niggas stupid ass platforms and all this shit. Yeah, I be like, yo, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. But when the babies watch me, they say, and I love my nephew to death. When he's at piano lessons and I go see him, he look at me and he tell his piano teacher, that's my uncle. He's 6. Straight like that. He's 6 years old. He doing his piano lessons. He see me. All I turn around and I see that big smile. And he say to his piano teacher, that's my uncle. Because he know uncle about it. Uncle, you good if uncle's there. Uncle gonna make sure you good always. I don't care what you want, what you need, what you want to do. Uncle got you. You okay. So I got people that I gotta fucking take care of. I got people that depend on me. You think I give a fuck about any of you bum ass niggas or you stupid, dirty, fishy, pussy, musty, pussy bitches? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about no bum ass niggas I used to be with. I don't give a fuck about no former friends. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The shit that matters for me matters to me. Not no bullshit. Not no bum ass niggas who don't got no direction, who haven't put it on the line. Ain't willing to lose everything and get it all back. I'm not here to beg. I'm not here to sway anybody's attention. I'm not even here to tell anybody to fucking like me. You don't gotta like me. Shit, I don't give a fuck. This ain't no popularity contest. If that's the case, I know how to do wacky nigga dumb shit and make everybody like me because niggas like wacky dumb nigga shit. I know how to do that, but that's not me. That's not in me. And I'm not going to be what I'm not to make other people happy to be popular. Fuck that. Fuck popularity. When company came over, I always, oh, your aunt such and such is here. So what? I always been like that since a little kid. The camera come out, they want to take pictures. I'm going over there. I don't want to take pictures. I don't want to take pictures with y'all. I don't want to go to the beach. I don't want to go to the pool. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go on the bus out. I don't want to go to the Mets game. I don't want to do that. What do you want to do? I want to chill. I want to sit down and read. I've always been like that. I want to read. I want to sit here and read my book. Leave me alone. What are you reading? Shit to make me learn, make me think, to make me smart. That's all I cared about as a kid was being intelligent. That's all I cared about because I knew intelligence is gangster. I knew that was the most smartest shit. I knew a powerful mind can build an empire with somebody else's hands. I didn't want to be this laborer nigga. I didn't want to learn how to put up ceiling fan. I didn't want to do that shit. I was like, nah, fuck all that. We pay crackheads to do that. We ain't doing that. I don't want to do none of that shit. Yo, we about to such and such. No. And me learning the studio, me learning how to use equipment, me learning how to do beats, that shit saved my life, literally. Because when two of my best friends got killed, I normally would have been with them. And the only reason why I wasn't with them, because I was in the fucking house working on music. I promise you. The only reason why I wasn't there, because I was in the house working on music. Any other time I would have been there. But them beats used to be calling me. Them samples used to be calling me. Doing this fucking music shit used to be calling me. So when people come on here and say, oh, this is whack, that's whack, your intro music is whack. Well, guess what? Some of that shit saved my life. What has your fucking music done for you? What has your music done for you? How has it changed your life? You still begging for niggas to hear your shit. I get thousands of people to hear my shit every day by default. You know why? Because I know marketing and I know promotion. I wasn't taught that shit by no white man. I didn't take no semester in school. I'm not in debt. I don't owe fucking Fannie Mae, whoever the fuck her name is. I don't owe nobody shit. I just sat here, figured it out, studied. Okay, this is what you got to do. All right, cool. So fuck out of here. Oh, this is whack. Okay. This shit saved my life, though. Literally saved my life, because I would have been right there in the mix. I'd have been the first one trying to get a hit. A nigga turn around, shoot every fucking body. I'd have either been dead or fucked up. So I'm not with y'all trauma. I ain't with y'all oppression. I don't want to be one of y'all. I meant to stand the fuck out. I always been like that since I was a kid. Everybody playing over there, fuck what they doing. I want to play over here. Why you over there? Come play over there. Nah, because y'all playing stupid. What you mean? I seen you. You hit him in his ding-a-ling. I was that kid. Y'all stupid, y'all over there. I hear y'all cursing over there. I don't want to curse because y'all going to get in trouble. I don't want to do that. And what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't got to do shit you don't want to do. Just understand that it's consequence for being a certain way. It's a consequence for not being a certain way. And that's fine. You know why? Because you're going to die anyway. What the fuck can they do to me that ain't been done? What could they do to me that has not been done? I done suffered more losses than I had wins. And you know what? I'm still not broken from it. You can't try something else. Try again. So demonetizing me, fine. Fuck you. I know what to do. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I know I can't get along with y'all. I can't sit with y'all. I can't be with y'all. Fuck it. I'm on here. I'm too preachy. I'm too this. I'm too that. You ain't going to get the support of the people. But if I was on here saying, in that title, somebody could suck my dick, or I'm going in on somebody tonight, I have 2,000 people in here. Other than that, he just going to be on there talking that shit. He going to be on there trying to say how he this and he ain't that. No, it's to empower people. It's for you to look at somebody. And again, I want to say something before I go. Diddy ain't an expert at shit. Jay-Z ain't an expert at shit. Jay-Z's an expert at rapping. Diddy's an expert at facilitating shit. Bill Gates is not a fucking an engineer, none of that shit. What they are is people who got opportunity to put people in position. And people so fucking gullible that Jay-Z can tell you how to do a live stream and you'll listen to him. Why? Because he got money. And people base success off materialism. They told us he got $1 billion. None of us ever saw his fucking account balance, but we just automatically assume he do. And then 2 years from now, they'll say, yo, he'll fucking, he's bankrupt. And we'd be like, how? He had fucking billions. Said who? You ain't never see his account. Didn't Kanye have billions? So y'all accept shit from people who don't even be knowing what the fuck they talking about. Uber don't have no fucking cars. Netflix don't have no movie theater. So look at how they're able to manipulate. You can't manipulate me. I be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't listening to that nigga. What the fuck he know? He don't know nothing about that. He know what he know about, but you not gonna sit around and act like you some fucking guru on everything because you did well in that. How much money these niggas be losing in bad investments and shit like that. They don't, because they're never going to talk about the L's. Nobody's ever going to talk about the L's. All they're going to do is talk about how they progress. But Hove said, and then I see y'all dumbass niggas trying to follow their mantra and how they carry themselves. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't that nigga. You ain't him. You ain't her. My pussy so. No, it ain't. No, it's not. And I had a lot of them. No, it's not. No. It ain't worth shit. Seriously, you need to flush it down the toilet. Seriously. But the way people carry themselves, you try to take on the characteristics of people that you meant to be the exact opposite of, the polar opposite. That's why everybody's an individual. That's why I don't look at anybody on this fucking planet Earth and aspire to be like them. Not a single soul. Only thing that I miss and I love is the laughter and the honesty of children. That's the best thing ever. If you stink, kids gonna tell you stink. If you ugly, you're gonna tell you ugly. If your breath stink, your underarm stink, your nose big, you got a bump, kids gonna tell you that shit. That's the only thing I fuck with. Is kids just not giving a fuck. Ew, you stink. And you be like, damn, I do. That's the only thing that I fuck with. Other than that, it ain't a single soul on here. Nah, I want a boat like, I don't, man, fuck that boat. I don't want no boat. I want something like Doggie Diamonds. I want something like what I want. I foresee myself. Of how I want it to look. Nigga, you 300 pounds. If you lose weight, this is going to go down. That's going to go down. Work on that look. Envision that look. Okay, cool. This is how 300,000 subscribers look. 300,300. Envision that. You at 279. You're about to hit 280. Envision that shit. Okay? Envision that shit. You got to envision it. You got to see it happening for you. Yo, you would look dope in this type of house. Yo, but you need a balcony. You need a walkway. Envision that shit. I don't envision what niggas got because I don't know what the fuck they got. And I don't care. Be like, yo, what's going to work for you? Okay, cool. How would you look? Yo, you normally have a low haircut. You normally keep your face, kind of light. How would you look with a beard? Try it. That's how I operate. I don't look at other niggas and be like, yo, cut my hair like. You ever seen Juice? Yeah, cut my hair like Bishop. Cause who the fuck is inspiring? Honestly. As a kid, I looked up more to teachers. I swear, I used to be like, how the fuck they know all this shit? I didn't know that they was teaching a curriculum, but I always was fascinated how people was able to do public speaking, how people were able to stand before people and talk. Because as a kid, I was a little shy and reserved. And I used to say to myself, and then I seen Richard Pryor, and I seen him do like stand up and shit like that. And I was like, yo, how is he not scared? See, I would be scared because what happens? People make you insecure. So you think that the thing about you that somebody teased you about or made you insecure about, you think, so if for example, if somebody tell you got a big nose, you think when you go on that stage, your nose is this big, and that's the first thing everybody notice. And then you might meet somebody and say, you got a cute nose. And you be like, I do? Everybody always tell me I got a big, I love your nose. Because that's your most outstanding feature. So now you have to say, damn, well, I do got this, that, and the third. That's my outstanding feature. How could I use that as a marketing tool? All right, I see what I'm going to do. So I should be fascinated. I used to watch Malcolm. I used to watch the minister. I even used to watch the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who was not a good orator. He wasn't a good talker. He had the knowledge, but he didn't know how to speak. And I used to sit there and watch people. Then I used to watch I used to watch people like, how the fuck do they just talk in front of these thousands of people and not be scared and not be nervous? One day I want the confidence to be able to talk in front of people. One day, and I say, yo, you know what? Yo, you know you don't give a fuck. So what are you scared of? What people gonna say? You done heard everything degrading that you possibly could hear. You done got called a nigger before. Never in my face. One time a white kid called me a happy minority. I was young. I didn't understand what he was saying. When I got old, I was like, yo, he was calling me a nigger in a nice way. I should have punched him in his fucking nose. So I done been through a lot of shit, and I'm like, yo, fuck it. And then when I did it, when I took a chance or some shit, it just so happened that it was received well. People was like, yo, you actually good at that shit. Like, I was like, for real? I remember my man was like, yo, man, you got a radio voice. I'm like, no, the fuck I don't. Like, yeah, nah, yes, you do. Like, your shit sound like you belong on the radio. I was like, yo, I hate my voice. Like, everybody hate their voice. How often do you hear you when you ain't moving your mouth? Like, yo, I never looked at that shit like that. You don't hear yourself unless you're saying it in real time and it doesn't play back. Unless you say something over and over. But to sit there and listen to yourself is weird because that's not you saying that in real time. So it's going to be weird to you. Makes sense. Now I could see shit and I'd be like, oh, that was me. I first met Dave East. He came in here. He used the Max B shit for his interlude on his album. I was like, oh shit, that's me. He was like, that is? I said, yeah, that's me interviewing Max B. It's like, oh, I was like, yeah, that's me. That's from my interview. He's like, oh shit, I didn't know that. But everybody hate their voice. So what you gonna do? Be mute? You know what I'm saying? That's what dumb means. Dumb means you can't talk. That's why they call a dummy. You can't talk. Dummies don't talk. Ventriloquist, dummy. The ventriloquist is talking for the dummy. That's why it's called ventriloquist dummy. So that's why you say you deaf or you dumb. When they dumb means you can't speak. That's what that means. You know, so a lot of people like, you know, I think they said like Helen Keller was like blind and couldn't talk or some weird shit. I don't know. But fuck Helen Keller anyway. I fuck everybody. Except for y'all. I fuck with y'all, but I get on my shit sometimes, man. If you need consultation, man, and you need anything, any advice on how to do anything that you're doing, whether you got a t-shirt line, you want to start a YouTube, you want to start a podcast, you don't know what album to put out, you need somebody to review your records, listen to your records, you could hit me up and we could book a consultation session one-on-one between me and you, and we figure it out. Also, man, if you need promotion on anything that you're doing, it doesn't have to be music. It could be anything that you think is worth getting out to the public. I definitely could put you in front of 500,000 or more people between all of my social medias and my YouTubes and everything. I could put you in front of a lot of people. Make sure you hit me up at Instagram, Doggie Diamonds, for your promo. Serious inquiries only, must be Cash App ready. Serious inquiries mean like, yo, you ready to rock and roll? Not ask me a bunch of fucking questions. I ain't with all that shit. I do all the question asking around here. No, I don't fuck with PayPal. Also, man, make sure you log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Go to that site. On there, you can find my merch. It's hoodie season. A lot of people wondering how you can support me. Well, you could buy some of my merch. It's not very, very expensive on there. You can buy a t-shirt. You could buy women's stuff. You could buy children's stuff right on the site. You can buy a cup. Also, I have Patreon. Everything is right below in the description box. I thank you for joining me on this Friday night, letting me go off, because I like to fucking go off sometimes. Sometimes I just want to go the fuck off. I ain't really go off in a long time. Last time I went off is that Juicy J video and Drake, and they demonetized me. And I got to find a way to get that to y'all. So I'm working on that now, trying to find a way that y'all can watch that without them fucking with it. So, yeah, fuck, snot, titties, ass, pussy, dick. I can say all that shit. Y'all can't demonetize me. I'm already demonetized. Bitch ass YouTube niggas. Tiptoe. Until next time.
Yeah.